Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to share with you what I like to call an autumn pizza. This is so great for this time of year. It's a great kind of sweet, it's got sweet and salty going on. It's fabulous for a get together, for a party. You can make individual portions, you can make smaller pizzas, you can make multiple size, multiple pizzas. It's really good. It's got great combination of flavors, and I'm thrilled to share with you because I think if you're hosting like a really casual, informal get-together with cocktails and like pizza like this, for example, it's just gonna be so fun. So let's get started. You will need some fresh baby arugula. I've got some dried cranberries. What I have here is some shredded Gruyere cheese, sliced prosciutto. What I have also here are some pears that I have peeled and sliced. And you need some pizza dough. I'll share with you a couple more ingredients in just a minute, and that is pretty much it. It's really easy. You can use apples for the pears if you don't want to. You can use Serrano ham for the prosciutto. You can use regular ham for the prosciutto. By all means, play it around. Use this as just a guide and an idea. I have my oven preheated to 450, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start going with the pizza. Now I'm using pizza dough that I purchased at my grocery store. What they do now is that they make fresh pizza dough, which is great. So I can just go ahead and purchase it, but you can make it yourself. I've got a great recipe on my website for homemade pizza. So go ahead and make it at home, or you can just always purchase it. And I'm just gonna roll this out with my hands to about, I would say, a 12-inch circle. And I'll just pop any air bubbles. I come up and I'll just dip my fingers into the flour so that nothing sticks. And you've seen me make pizza so many times before, but you can roll this out with a rolling pin, but I just use my hands because it's just easier. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it with the Gruyere. I particularly love this combination because the Gruyere is really lovely and nutty. So it goes really well with the sweet, juicy pears and the really salty prosciutto. It's just like a combination made in food heaven. You can use mozzarella, of course, absolutely, but I just think that if you're using few ingredients and you really want to balance them really well, I think that going the extra step and getting some Gruyere, it's going to kick things up a notch or two. All right, this looks great. Trying to get it all out of here. Make sure you leave a border, an edge, like so. And then I just take my slices of pears. You can put them on there however you like. Doesn't really matter. They'll be covered anyway. And then I just take my prosciutto slices and kind of just lay them over the top, just evenly. And this is it for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this into the oven. Now I'm going to just bake this on my pizza stone. If you don't have a pizza stone, you should invest in one if you make a lot of pizzas and breads. But if you don't have one, you can just do the same thing on a baking sheet. It's fine. It just won't have the same crispy crust, but it'll be just as delicious. I'm going to pop this in. It'll be in there for about 20 minutes or so, or until deeply golden brown, and then we'll top it, and it's going to be just so fabulous. My pizza was in the oven for 15 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle just a little bit of balsamic vinegar onto my arugula and cranberries. Not a lot, just a little bit, and a small drizzle of olive oil. The combination, like all of this together, is just really phenomenal. Just give it a quick little toss up. I'm going to switch to my hands. I love the chewy cranberries on here. Ooh, with the prosciutto and the pears. Just kind of scatter that around like so. So it's all even. Oh, this is so good. I'm so excited. And then, remember I always told you when you have toppings on your pizza, you rock your pizza cutter back and forth. That way you don't just slide all of your toppings in one direction. Just like that. That looks gorgeous. I'm going to go in for this piece right here. Oh, it's going to be hot though, so give me a minute. It is like bonkers how good this is. The salting of the prosciutto with the sweet pears, that when you cook pears, they when you cook apples, they tend to be a little bit on the sour side sometimes, but pears get really intensely sweet, really lovely and plump and juicy. So mixed with the prosciutto is like heaven, plus the chewy cranberries. Oh, it's phenomenal. And I'm telling you, this would be like the most amazing entree, main dish, appetizer, whatever you want to call it, that you can serve at a party this time of year. Go to laurainthekitchen.com. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. Please make this pizza this weekend. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time. Bye.